was a
Swimmer? Okay.
So I just increase my body. How can I say?
Oh, we understand. We
I
understand what you're saying.
지금 체중도 중요한 체격을 키우셨으면 좋겠다고 부모님께서 말씀해 주셔서 운동도 하면서 체격을 키우게 됐고
I was able to get some requests from the director to actually get bulked up by working out. So I was able to bulk up myself by exercising.
조그만 자잘한 디테일이 숨어 있었던 것 중에는 지금 방금 나온 장면에서도 아버지 양복을 입는 거다 보니까 근데 아버지가 저보다 또 체격이 작으셔서 옷이 작고 내복이 다 삐져나오는 듯한 느낌의 그런 디테일도 살리려고 했던 기억이 듭니다.
And to talk about the small details, if you see the outfit of Kwan Shik in that scene, because he's wearing the suit of his father, but since the father is smaller than him, it actually had the small detail that the suit actually looks small on him. So, those kind of details, we actually tried hard to express it through the screen as well.
Wow, so much attention to detail. And I think, all of those things put together made for such an amazing show. So thank you for sharing that. And we appreciate the show even more now, right? Yes, let's give them a round of applause. Okay, so we saw, a scene out of When Life Gives You Tangerines. We watched it with your Filipino fans here. How do you feel about that?
내 30년 인생 중에 지금이 제일 신나.
I think my 23 years of life right now is the most exciting.
Same the same. Oh my gosh, what a kick! We got such a kick out of that scene. You see it like live here with us. All right, thank you so much. Next, we have to talk about another show where you showed us a totally different charm.
Good boy.
And you mentioned bulking up, and I think this is where we noticed it more than anywhere else, right? Of course, from Kwan Shik, we have to go to our good boy,
Donggu.
Right? Good boy. Let's make some noise for good boy, everybody. Okay, so this show set record high rates, and it ended on a very high note. This was a very heart-stirring show. What made you decide to become part of Good Boy?
Stephen!
일단은 I'm gonna sing. Even when we know that what is right or what is justice, but there are certain things that we can not do anything. 그럴 때마다 동주라는 친구는 자신의 생각이 어떻든 관리가 어떻든 정직하게 자기의 얘기를 다가가는 돌격하는 모습이 저는 참 멋있어서 이 작품을 참여하고 싶었었고요.
So the reason why that I wanted to participate in this project is because of the heart of Dongju, where regardless of the customs or the cultures that is surrounding him or blocking him, he actually has the spirit of justice and spirit of moving forward, and we actually liked the spirit that he had.
지금도 어딘가에서는 정의를 향해 살아가고 있는 사람들이 반드시 있을 거라고 생각해요.
And also, I have a thought that somewhere around this place there are also righteous persons who are actually struggling for their righteousness or justice.
필리핀에서도요.
And even in the Philippines.
그래서 그렇게 정직하고 정의롭고 의로운 분들을 응원하고 싶은 마음으로 이 작품에 참여했습니다.
So I joined the drama with the heart of supporting these righteous and just people.
There's a lot of depth in the decisions that you make, the choices that you consider while you're working, right? Which I think is so on point with your character. I'm sure your fans know this about you. Okay, well, having that information, I think it's time now to watch our favorite scene. This is really one of the most outstanding scenes out of the show. Let's all watch this outfit, you're dressed as a police officer, of course, which is an homage to the show. Oh man in uniform, my goodness, okay. Alright. Here is the reason why the fans chose this moment. I didn't read one here. It was a very risky scene, but his dedication to accomplish that by himself is admirable. His acting skills really transform from drama to action. You're a very versatile actor. If you agree, please. No, really, it was, the range from when life gives you tangerines to Good Boy, right? Obviously, very opposite, and of course the physicality, all of it. Watching that scene was difficult because, like, I could feel the pain. How was it for you?
At the time, actually, it's just a little bit risky, but I did not stunt.
You didn't use a stunt.
Yeah.
You did that yourself.
But I just wanted to rely on
The handle inside.
wire.
Okay, there was a safety wire. Okay.
So I did it.
No, you did it so well.
But I
Wow.
really want to do it
Yes.
in myself. 그래서 지금도 생각하면 I think about that since to think about it again I just my outside 근데 진짜 저런 상황이 있다고 하면 범인을 잡고 싶은 마음이 클 것 같아요.
But if ever any of the officers encounter that kind of moment, I think he would really want to catch the suspect.
Well, yeah, I mean, that emotion, I think you really got to capture in that scene, and for you to have really done it yourself, that is absolutely amazing. I think that deserves a round of applause. Wow, fantastic work. And because of your dedication, we get to enjoy scenes like that. There must be moments, though, right, when you watch back what you have done, what you have filmed. Aren't you going like, I'm so sorry. Wow. Ang galing ko doon. Do you have moments like that?
Yeah.
Yeah!
Because this is my very first challenge about genre.
Yes.
Because I did not never do that action. So I really good at. I really want to good at action scene,
Yes.
scoring scene or just. So I really 정말 열심히 공부하고 I really worked hard, work out hard.
Yes.
And I really practice with stunt team. So remember that paint action scene.
The paint action scene.
아마 1부에 나왔던 장면, 1부, 2부에 나왔던 장면도 있었고요.
It's really great to see the first and the second part of the episode.
그리고 거의 원테이크 씬도 많았어요.
And there were a lot of one-take scenes. That's a number that I really tried hard to make them.
The applause is well deserved, honestly. Wow. You were saying, you worked out really hard. I think we all noticed that we worked out really hard. The paint action scene, do you remember the paint coming off in the shower? Do you have a personal favorite scene that you filmed on the show?
이번 작품은 신기하게도 혼자서 싸우는 것보다 이 5명이 다 같이 싸우는 장면들이 많았어가지고 저는 이 어벤져스 같은 5명의 특수팀 인원이 다 같이 나오는 장면들은 다 좋아하는데요.
So instead of the scenes that I actually fight solo, there are also a lot of scenes that 5 of us members, the Avengers like team, are fighting together, and I really love those scenes. Like all the 5 of us fighting together.
저희끼리는 중동 터널이라고 표현했는데 터널 씬을 저는 좋아하는 편이고.
And there's actually a scene called Tunnel Scene, and I really love that too.
그때가 또 크리스마스 때 촬영했었거든요.
And we actually shoot that during Christmas.
그래서 문득 그때가 또 떠오르고 기억이 많이 나요.
And it kind of reminds me at this point, and I'm really happy to actually remember that part as well.
And I think in your answer we can see how, like, again, the dedication. It's Christmas, and yet you're there working, on set, so that we can enjoy a fantastic show. And I'm sure I'm not the only one who noticed, but you always acknowledge the people that you work with. I think you, praise them, and I have no doubt that you're absolutely delightful to work with. So, thank you. Okay, lastly, on this show, Good Boy, how would you want your fans to remember the show?
As I told you before, just 세상에는 정말 건강하고 아름답고 정의로운 마음으로 살아가고자 하는 사람들이 내 옆에 많다고 생각이 들어요.
So just like I have told you before, there are a lot of people who have been like a very beautiful heart and righteous mind and try to influence other people around them.
약자를 보호하면서도 멋진 어른으로 살아갈 수 있는 제가 되었으면 좋겠고.
And of course, first and foremost, I would like to respect or protect the weak and with a heart of respecting the others.
그런 마음을 가진 사람들이 한 사람 한 사람 많이 생기다 보면 이 세상도 조금 더 건강하고 아름답게 괜찮지 않을까라는 마음인데요. 그런 마음으로 기억될 수 있는 작품이 되었으면 좋겠습니다.
And as soon as the world, the number of people with that kind of healthy and beautiful mindset increases, I hope the world could actually change in that way as well. So I hope that you could look at this project with that kind of mindset as well.
I think we're all melting. Okay. Melting. You know what? You're the perfect person for the show because you are the Good Boy. Right? You are. Yes. Thank you so much for taking us through, these characters, talking about Hanshik and Bogum brought us so much joy. How was your trip at B Station, everybody? Did you guys enjoy that? Alright. Okay, well, the journey has to continue, Bogum. So can you please take us to our next station?
Okay.
Alright.
신주 라라.
The pronunciation is getting better. That's so cute. Okay, so this stop is called Be With You Station. Alright, so at this station, you're actually going to collaborate with your fans because you're actually going to grant the wishes that your fans sent in. Okay, so we collected a list of wishes from the fans beforehand. So are you ready to do that?
Ready.
Alright! Okay, let's take a look at the first wish, please. Alright, this one comes from Erica Lawas. She goes, Bogum, I still remember the first time I saw you smile on screen. That smile was soft and warm, like home. Pasan ko nga nag-smile. Since then, you've been my safe place on my hardest days. If I could stand in front of